Alright, welcome back. We have +6 on the main weapon, which is as high as we're going to be able to go for a little bit, and I want to wrap up some NPC quests. There's a few left. There are 2.
Oh, hello. Sorry, dear. You're much too eager. I've only so much blood, okay? Oh, there you are. You're early, dear. Is anything the matter? You can always tell me. Mother will make everything better. What's wrong? Anything you'd like to tell me? Oh my, you poor thing. But don't you worry. This will help you forget. Forget your troubles. Forget your cares.
You can keep talking to her. I think she'll max out at 3.
This will help you forget.
Bro, I didn't even move my controller.
Forget your cares.
I think that's all she'll give. Yeah, you can come back later. I think she'll give you more. Sedatives are really good for the frenzy type damage enemies. I'm actually glad he grabbed me, because that shows you what they do. They will suck down your insight, so I'm not sure what I started with, but I'm down to 15 insight now. They're weak to thrust. They're a kin type enemy. They're weak to thrust, so that's your best defense against those guys. They can be real frustrating sometimes. There's the other church set. And just so you know where we are, this is where Ariana was. She's not here anymore. We came from this side the first time. Now we got the skeptical guy.
You're not from around here, are you? What, an outsider who's come to join the hunt? What a pathetic idea. You what? What, you think I'm a beast? Well, maybe I think you're a beast. And step away from our castle. Oh, enough of you. What, you think this is funny? Well, I certainly don't, so be gone with you. I'll have nothing to do with your beast hunts. Well, what's this two-bit nonsense you're peddling? I heard you told that wench about some shelter. Well, she's a damn fool to trust an outsider. Why? Well, her sort's probably just fixing to feed some of your coin. All right. What crafty lies does the outsider have today? You think I'm an easy mark? Yeah? Well, give me your best shot.
He will do the opposite of what you tell him. So if you tell him to go to Erden Chapel, he'll go to Yusefka's clinic. If you tell him to go to Yusefka's clinic, he'll go to Erden Chapel.
Yeah, sorry. Too sharp for that bollocks. I know a superstition when I hear one. Outsiders. Even their lies are predictable.
And if for some reason, I don't know what that knocking is.
Help me! Please help!
That's weird. If you spend the 10,000 and open the gate, this would be the way you'd want to go to open the other gates. Come up this ladder. They're referencing the Fear the Old Blood, which got us into the Forbidden Woods. There was an item up here I forgot to mention. That's where we summoned Henriette. This is called Numbing Mist. It stops whoever you hit it with from healing. So Vicar Amelia will heal herself, and you can toss that at her. Prevent her from healing for a little bit. I didn't know he could follow me. That's cool. And last but not least, we're finally going to let this guy kill us. So the guy carried us away in his bag. We're in a prison cell without a key, without a lock. So to talk to this lady, we need at least one of the church outfits on the main. Black church doesn't look even that bad, actually. Father Gascon's outfit will also work.
Ah, by your garb, the healing church. You've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this, at least. It's sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you. Oh, thank you so much, dear gods. Thank you so much. I was seized on the street by a hulking brute in the cathedral ward and locked up here. There were many others, but they've been taken away. And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since. So, the hunt is on tonight. Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight. Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that might take me in?
So you can send her to Erden Chapel. She is also the other saint in the main game. She will also give you her blood. She's very grateful to you, almost bordering obsession. But I already have Ariana there, so I'll send her here.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for success on your hunt, kind hunter.
So I'm trying to keep these storylines vague. I don't really want to spoil too much of this for people who have not played. This is an intimidating area, but if you just come to the top of the stairs and hit this, you can now leave. But what's the fun in that? That gap close on that R1 is so good for dogs. Arguably one of the cooler headpieces in the game. It's low on arcane fire and bolt resistance as well as blood. The church outfits do so much better. Hunter garb is pretty well rounded as well. It's really all what you like. There are times where you'll want to put on different outfits for different bosses and situations. This takes you right back to the lantern. These pigs are pretty good farms. You can knock these guys out in probably under a minute and keep looping back. They drop like 3,000 echoes apiece. I think there's just a weapon up there, which is useful, but I never used it. And there's a lot of dogs here. You can see 3 right there, and there are more back here, hiding, waiting to just gang you. I'll never get what he dropped. That's unfortunate. You can go back there. There's two of those. I don't even know what they're called. Bagmen. And then beyond there, you can run through and fight a boss, which is worth fighting at some point. I don't like struggling with it. It's not super difficult, but at my level I always seem to struggle with it, and you can come back later. Yeah. So down there's where we started. I skipped this room the first time. Now we can go back up. It's where the crystal lizard was. And that's the majority of this area for now. It'll open up later. Like I said, if you want to farm them pigs, you can totally do that. Man, that's happening so much.
I must. What is it you... Very well, let me... Farewell, May.
Okay, I think that's all of the NPCs. I think I got them all. Come back and see Yusefka. For each NPC you send here, she gives you a little reward. She's gonna dump a whole bunch of them on us right now.
Oh, hello. You're all right. Very good. She's safe with me now. I presume you're to thank? The treatment is going well. Stabilized, for the most part. Fascinating, really. Here you are, as promised. Oh, thank goodness you came. Be a dear. Find me.
I thought I sent more than that here. Maybe some of them don't give rewards.
There may yet be humans out there. If you find them, send them to Yusefka's clinic. I endeavor to treat every survivor there is. So please, be a saint.
More of the numbing mist, and I believe this lead elixir will boost your poise, so if you use it, you can tank through hits. If you were using like a slow weapon like the Kirk hammer, this might be useful. I've never used blue elixir. Some of these I've never used. I've never actually used lead elixir. I rarely use oil urns. They can be useful, but I rarely use them. I don't use these. I don't really have any PvP matches either. This would be probably pretty good in PvP. Oh, I should have bought a bunch of these. These are actually really nice. Pebbles are good. I use those sometimes. Both of these are kind of the same. All of these are kind of the same idea. You throw them to aggro an enemy. And this will, Bone Marrow Ash can be useful, especially if you pick up the cannon. I think I did pick it up. Oh, I didn't pick it up. Oops. I'll go back and get that. It makes your gun more powerful when you use Bone Marrow Ash. And then we have things like Beast Roar. These you equip in your quick item menu or whatever. And they're based on arcane. These are all basically like the magic of Bloodborne. I must have missed one in the Abandoned Hunter's Dream. They do different things. There's a couple that are worth trying to use, but I don't usually use them. So that's something you can explore on your own. Oh, I forgot to do that. Blood gem. Attack versus beast. I'll never use that anyway. Get up. I don't know why it keeps doing that right now. Okay, so when we fought the Blood-Starved Beast in Old Yarnum, he dropped us this thing called a Pthumeru Chalice. This is where you go and do the Chalice dungeons. You have 6 headstones, so you can have 6 chalices open. I have had all of these lit at one time before for different reasons. This, I think, is for like co-op? I'm not really sure. But these add so much depth to this game. Like, if you play the main game and go through the DLC, great. It's a really great game. The amount of depth to the chalices is incredible. It is so much content. So much content. So, the only way to get started, though, is to take the first one you get from the Blood-Starved Beast. Oh, I need money. Two of these? And just one of those. As you can see, there's requirements in the middle screen. Your Blood Echoes, 1000 Ritual Blood 1. You need 2 of those. That was what we picked up in Old Yarnum off of the altar, where I set the hanging troll on fire. Depth is how difficult an area is. Depth 1, you will probably have no problem going through this chalice. There are 4 types: Hintertomb, Loran, and the or I have no idea how to say it. The most important ones are this one, Loran, and Pthumeru. You can do Hintertomb, but there isn't a lot of useful items in here. So as you keep going deeper and deeper, the items you can loot become like incredible. Just you can farm bloodstone chunks, you can find weapons, you know, all sorts of different things that are not so easy to do in the main game. So I'm gonna start this one and play through it. It should not take too long. I think these are like peak FromSoft design. Like, it's very Metroidvania style level design here. Like, this whole game is kind of peak in that regard. A lot of the time as you get deeper, there can be side doors here which contain valuable and rare loot. In the first one, I think there's only one towards the end. So the main gist of it is that purple door is the boss door, and you always have to find a lever to pull it to unlock it. And there are usually several different paths you can take. I have run this one so many times, I could probably do it blind. One thing I forgot to mention about depth is this is depth 1, and I've read that you should consider depth as a percentage of the game, like how much you've played through as a difficulty basis. Depth 1 would be 25%, depth 2 would be 50% of the game, depth 3 is 75%, depth 4 is 100% of the game, and depth 5 should be considered 125% of the game, so like new game plus difficulty. Hello, Sense Fortress. Back to where we started, but there was another tunnel. You definitely want to explore every inch of these places. Probably a bunch of messages promising a hidden wall. No. There are a bunch of illusory walls in the chalices. Notice it was purple, now it's blue. We can go on. There is a boss at the end of each layer. There are usually 3 layers to a chalice. That guy's honestly kind of tough. He kind of just... I don't know if you even see him again throughout the chalices. He just kind of jumps at you as soon as you come in, and I dodged, and he still hit me. Like, he's... could be a little overwhelming the first time you come through. Anytime you see something like this, it's probably part of a trap. Yeah, right there. Step on that. You always want to look for traps in here. But you can just do that. Alright, I didn't think there was anything in here. Oh. This red guy means there's a bell lady around summoning evil enemies. We gotta take her out to get rid of all the red guys. So they're coming from here. As soon as you kill her, they all disappear. Oh, this guy's another fatty, but he's a rolling one. He's weird. Most of these guys are easy to parry. He's a tough one to figure out. I came through here speedrunning to get to the Bell Lady. I want to make sure I didn't miss a door. I did. This is why you want to check everywhere. They will always leave the materials you need to create the next chalice. If you refuse to explore and you don't find all the materials, you're not going to get very far. Are you serious? Did I not pull the lever? Oh, yes I did. It's intimidating, there's 3 of them, but it's really not that hard. These levels, they really annoy me. I kind of try to speed run through. I guess it's not so difficult on the first Chalice, but these areas can get very overwhelming later. This is above the open area down there. Generally, there's one more path off of here. And sometimes they'll put elevators that you can unlock. Right there's one. I don't think I'll need it. What's this say? See, I don't see, I guess there is no path. I thought there's usually an extra room. I think this is where we started. Oh God. Whoops. even see it. There's an item, I think. I missed that. There's usually one more path, at least, at the bottom. Sometimes you can find crystal lizards. There's definitely more enemies down there. Their heads fall off. Sometimes they fall in weird spots. This is where we started. Somehow I missed that guy. I thought there was more to that level. Maybe it's... I mean, they kind of... A lot of these levels get reused. So, like, you'll see similar areas. They're all interconnected differently, but... I don't even remember what boss is up here. Pellets, fire paper... Yeah, look at that outfit. I gotta go buy that. Oh, I knew there was an extra door. I'll do that after the boss. I think it's the watchdog. So I have a minute left in this video. Let's see if I can hurry up and run this hidden door. I don't think I'll be able to pull it off. Be good to have fire-resistant clothing for the watchdog. Yeah, I'm not going to pull it off. I'll just finish this off in the next one.